What do women really want? A question that men have asked since the beginning of time and will continue to ask until the end of time. And it's evident that it doesn't matter what age guys are at as well. I mean, I still ask this question all the time, and I have this conversation with clients all the time, and even with my kids, right? It's out there, right? And it's something that guys are curious about. And so in this video, I will share insight from my personal experience in life, from years of research and working with clients, coaching men and women as well. And most importantly, some of those conversations that I've had with women about what they truly want and desire, and what that looks like, and what don't men understand about the whole relationship thing and the yin and yang of masculine and feminine energy. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So my name's Kerry. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where we talk about all things mindset, motivation, and manifesting, and how to use them to level up in life. And the different videos that I have on this channel, as it's mentioned before, are focused on serving men at different chapters in their lives to support, right? On lessons that I wish I had at some point in time. But I love the insight from the ladies as well, that many of you are watching this channel and subscribed, and I am grateful for you. So in the comments below, I'd love to hear, what are some of your favorites in this video? What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? And guys, what do you agree with, disagree with? And see if we can get a conversation going in the comments to maybe add value to this video as well, long after it's posted on YouTube. So, okay. Here we go. So before I dive in, I've got 10. We've got 10 of the top 10 things that I think that women really desire or want in men, that look for in men. So before we get that, I want you to know, you watching this video right now, stop playing small, right? It's time to think big. It's time to step into your greatness. The world needs what you have to offer, and you watching this video today is proof of that. Consider this the nudge that you needed to get it going. Make your move. Now's the time. All right? The universe is waiting for you. Okay, let's come back. So when I first started looking at this, I mean, there's all kinds of lists, there's YouTube videos, there's all kinds of things. And really, some of them have some great things in them, and some don't. Some are ridiculous. Like in some of the research that I had done for this video, it's like people, like some of the things are like, oh, get a puppy and wear red and go hang out in the park. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, there was some really ridiculous stuff in here. And the big parts about this that I want to stress, or not stress, but emphasize, are that all of these variables are within your control. It doesn't matter if you're 13 years old or 107, all right? It's not about, oh, I'm not this tall, I'm not this, I'm not that, so I'm done for. I might as well not even try it. No, that's not it. All of these variables are in your control. So all of the things that we talk about, like I'm sure you've heard of the 6 sixes. And for those of you that haven't, this will be a real eye-opener or fun fact for you. So they talk about the 6 sixes that women desire in men. And the 6 sixes, you could imagine what they are. So I'll go through those. So 6-pack abs, 6-figure income, 6 months since your last relationship. So they're out of a relationship for 6 months. 6 feet tall, 600 horsepower car, and 6 inches in the pants. And they say that that is what women want. And if you don't have any one of those 6 sixes, you might as well just give up, because that's what they want. Now, the thing with that is that in looking at the actual population, and I forget what the actual stat was, but it was like less than 0.5% of men actually fit the 6 sixes or have the 6 sixes. So, I mean, good for you if that's what you're holding out for as a lady. I mean, you are entitled to want what you want, and good for you. But I'm looking at guys and saying that with the conversations that I've had with women and everything, the 6 sixes aren't what most women qualify who they go into a relationship with or who they're attracted to. And that's what I want to focus on today. So diving right in, let's go. All right. So in no particular order, because I would probably sort these a little different at different times in my life, and it's different for everyone, but I've got 10. All right. The top 10 qualities or traits that women desire in men. Number 1, confidence, that calmness, that stoic quality where when the crap's hitting the fan, it's like, hey, we got this, right? And confident that no matter what happens, we're going to be all right. And it's going to be okay. Confidence in how you walk into a room, how you carry yourself, right? Standing tall, shoulders back, chest out, and knowing that, look, I got this. And that's why in so many relationships you'll look and it's like, man, how is that guy going out with that girl? Because they're confident, right? And yes, I'm sure there's going to be people in the comments, no, it's because he just won the lottery. Well, no, that's not the only reason. But it's that confidence thing. When you're confident and you own it, that is super attractive. And ladies, again, I welcome you to comment at any point in below in here and either back up what I'm saying or give me your thoughts and insights. So, okay, so number 2, loyal and trustworthy and have a high integrity, right? They're loyal. Like you don't have to worry about them straying. You don't have to, you can trust them, oh, I need to do this with my family and they're going away on a business trip, anything like that. You can trust them 100%. So, loyalty, trustworthiness, and high integrity. It's so important. I mean, and that's definitely one of my top 3 for what I look for in women as well. So, but coming back, we're going what women look for in guys. So that is what we got there. Number 3, intelligent in more than one facet here. Okay, we're talking mental intelligence, social intelligence, emotional intelligence, all of those. Now, you don't have to be Einstein. You don't have to, have all these things, but just like being witty and knowing a little bit about stuff that's going on around you. And trust me, I'm proof. Like I'm not Einstein. There's no question there. You watch my videos, like one take, I make mistakes. It's this and it's all about that. But it's about, being curious and wanting to learn more about stuff, learning to grow. If you don't know something, being willing to learn about it, right? And admit, hey, I don't know that, but I want to learn about it. So that's kind of the mental intelligence. The social intelligence is just being aware of your surroundings, right? Of what other people are doing, what you're doing, what that looks like, and being able to assess the situation and being socially aware of what's going on around you. And emotional intelligence, I could do a 7-part video series on emotional intelligence, but it's about understanding your own emotions, understanding others' emotions, being able to communicate them effectively, being able to navigate and operate when you're angry about something or when you're feeling sad or you're super happy. What does that mean in how you interact with others and being able to assess that and navigate that and communicate properly and effectively in those situations. And there's like, that's just the tip of the iceberg for emotional intelligence, trust me. So if you're interested in more information on that, I could do a video on that later. Comment below and let me know if you're interested in that. All right, number 4, sense of humor. Now, this does not mean that you need to be a comedian nonstop. And it's actually proven that the guy that always is trying to be funny and jokes and always the life of the party, the this and that, when you peel layers back, there's probably some insecurities in there and different things, when we go back to it. So, but it's about being able to laugh at yourself, laugh at situations. And when things are funny, having that witty or funny remark or seeing things, that little comedic relief in those moments of just being able to lighten up and enjoy the moment, right? That's what a sense of humor means to me. And that's what it's all about. I love being able to kind of joke. There's all kinds of little stories, from things I remember, playing almost like not practical jokes, but playing little jokes on my kids or telling people, oh, that's the, being out somewhere and being like, oh yeah, that's where the washrooms are back there. And then sending the, whoever you're on a date with into the kitchen, like the kitchen of a restaurant and stuff like that. But it's just about having fun, right? And so having a sense of humor, but not feeling that you need to overdo it and be a nonstop comedy routine the entire time you're out with someone. So sense of humor. Number 5, being caring, understanding, nurturing. So this is like, being empathetic, understanding when someone's not feeling well, maybe they just need a hug. Maybe they want you to listen. Maybe it's like, and it's all encompassed in this one. It's almost like the ability, it could be related back to emotional intelligence again, but just knowing that if someone's like, oh, I had such a rough day today, my car broke down, or this happened at work, or this, that it's not you just completely ignore it and be like, well, that sucks. How about my day, right? No, it's like, oh no, tell me about it. Like, can I help with anything? Like, what do you need from me to help? They just support you with that. But being caring and understanding, right? It's super important. And just being, in wanting to serve and in your relationship and see your partner happy. right? That and fulfilled. So, and whatever you can do to do that. So, okay, there's that. Number 6. We're banging through these today. We're banging through because I know there's gonna be lots of comments, and I can't wait for the instruction. A little bit of a different video today, right? With this, but I like kind of throwing those things out there that I wish I had this list 35 years ago or whatever, right? So, okay, 6. You look after yourself. A guy that looks after himself. So that's, your sense of style, you have a self-care routine, that you actually give a damn about your appearance and your health and what that looks like. So that could be how you eat. It could be, how you dress. And now, and don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean that you have to be a calendar model and on the cover of Muscle and Fitness and all the, 3% body fat and all this stuff. Not at all. It's about knowing what you've got, knowing what mama gave you, and making it work to the best of your ability, whatever it is. So if you're 5'2", not giving up on life because you're, not 6 foot whatever, 5'2", but maybe you really look after yourself. You're confident. You speak well, and you have all of the other traits, and you dress well, and you kind of look into fashion things. Okay, so if I'm shorter, what are things that make me look shorter? What are things how can I dress to do that? And all those little things, and owning where it's at, right? And saying, hey, you know what? I'm 5'2", but I'm awesome, right? And really owning it. So looking after yourself. And not playing a victim or feeling bad or sorry for yourself about, oh, well, I'm this, so I'm this. No, it's not that at all. So look after yourself. Show that you care. Healthy routines, what you eat, all of those things. And this is a message for all my guys out there right now, that maybe the years have gone by a bit, you kind of let yourself go and you're just realizing that, or whatever it is in that, but you look in the mirror and it's like, damn it, like, how did it get to this? Just the promise and the point of that you're taking steps to better yourself is enough. Like that shows there that you care and that you're doing something about it. That is massively attractive, right? That you haven't given up, and that you do care, and you're taking steps towards improving yourself. All right, ladies, comment below on this. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. So number 7, have a sense of spontaneity, right? A sense of adventure that, you know what? We usually go to this place, but let's try that one today. Or just, walking down the street and being like, how about this restaurant? Then or whatever it is. Like, I mean, it's that knowing that it's not going to be the same routine every day, right? One of the most popular romance novels and movies was the 50 Shades of Grey, right? And it's not, gentlemen, why do you think that was so popular with the ladies? Was it because it was the same thing every day all the time? No. And so going back to it is being spontaneous, and all of these things, all these 10 things I'm talking about apply to right across the board. So how you are, as a partner with your family, how in the bedroom, like moving out and about in town and hanging out with friends, all of these things, you can kind of apply them to every single element of what women would find attractive. Okay. So now right behind being spontaneous and adventurous is number 8, dependable and responsible and reliable. You can't just and that's where, it's like, oh yeah, I date this wild and crazy guy. He shows up in town. He, he's part of a motorbike gang and he's here a couple times a year and it's so crazy when he's here and then he's gone. Well, that's not great little side adventure or anecdote, and like these little weekend whiskaways. But it's not really someone that they want, that someone want to be in a relationship with. Like they want more than just the odd experience here and there. So that's what this is about. For the top 10 traits that women find attractive in a man that they want to be in a relationship with, like an ongoing long-term relationship. So yeah, dependable, responsible, reliable. You do what you say you're going to do. You if you say you're going to show up at 7, be there at 7. Right? A couple minutes early, whatever, not an hour early. Guys, like showing up an hour early is not good. Don't do that. And if you want to explain that, send me a message. I help guys all the time. That guys show up on the first date with flowers and chocolates and they're early and serenading them outside and do this. Gentlemen, that's not where you need to go on the first date. All right? And there's reasons for that. If you're interested in me sharing a little bit of that, again, put it in the comments below, or you can reach out, book a call. I'd love to support you with that. But okay, so dependable, responsible, reliable, right? Makes sense. That's who I want to hang out with. That's, and so, all right. So number 9, purposeful. You're a man that's on his purpose, has passion passion about something in life, ambitious. You have a vision for where you are going in the future. You have goals. You're motivated about it. And this was one that was really fascinating to me with the conversations that I had with ladies, as well as some of the research and things like that I've done, is guys always think that, oh, I need to, have 4 yachts and a garage full of 26 cars and 3 jets and all these things that they have in order for a woman to be attracted to them. But it's not, obviously there are ladies that are attracted to that. And I think that it does add to the element of, spontaneity, to have all that stuff to be able to just do things with it. But coming back to it, you could have almost nothing and just starting out, right? And building. But as long as you're building and you have that passion that you've got somewhere you want to go, you see yourself in the future and you are striving for that success, gentlemen, that is super attractive to ladies. Ladies, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it. And the final one that I'll touch on today is number 10, is that it's a guy that is fine on his own or in a relationship. So if he's in a relationship, that's great. And he's going to be focused, dedicated, all in and dialed in. But if he's not in a relationship, it's not like he feels like he's not full or he's missing something in his life. And it's like, essentially it's not codependent, right? And there's a whole nother video on that thing, a codependent of that needing someone else in your life. But knowing, guys, what this means is that you're okay on your own. You can cook on your own. You can look after yourself on your own. You don't need somebody to help you out with everything. So whether you can live life and you'll be happy as heck on your own. But the door is open for someone to enter your life and you have space and you would enjoy every moment of that. So that's what that's all about. So again, those are the top 10. And again, no particular order, going through them. So confident, calm, stoic is number 1. 2, loyal, trustworthy, high integrity. 3, intelligent, socially, mentally, emotionally, and you demonstrate those traits. 4 is a sense of humor. 5 is caring, understanding, nurturing. 6 is you look after yourself. You do the best with what you got, right? 7, spontaneous, a little bit of a sense of adventure. 8, dependable, reliable, responsible. 9, you're on your mission, your purpose, you're passionate about it, you're ambitious, you have visions, goals, motivated towards the future, building, creating. 10 is you're fine on your own, whether you're in a relationship or not. So it's not that you want to be on your own, but you're good if you're in a relationship or not, and you're solid like that. So, gentlemen, focus on what you can control, no matter where you are in your life right now, right? Whether you're 13 years old, 50, or 106, okay? You can control every one of the variables on that list, okay? And those are the top 10 things that ladies find attractive. So if that's what you're interested in, that's what you need to work on. If you want a little support with that, if you're not sure about what that means for you, that's where I can help you. Right? I understand what that, trust me, man, after I was married for almost 15 years and then going back in the dating pool, and this information would have been great for me at 15 years old, but never mind, moving back into the dating pool and not understanding what women are truly looking for and what are all these terms that people are throwing around, emotional intelligence, masculine, feminine energy, I don't know what all, you know what I mean? If you want support with that, I can help you. Book a call, right? And let's have a conversation. So ladies, men, right? I would love to know, what did you think was most important, most valuable in this list? And maybe list, if there's a couple, top 2 or 3 things you think, maybe there's something you feel shouldn't have been on this list. How about something that you feel should have been on this list that maybe I missed? Put it in the comments below. I'd love to get that conversation going. So, and again, if you have an idea, something came up and you've got questions or an idea, maybe a future video idea, put that in the comments below or DM me. I'd love to hear from you, because that's where this video came from. Was a survey that I put up about what would you like the most support with, and it's about people helping and supporting singles find and attract love or relationships in their life. So that's what this is kind of a step towards. So thank you for suggesting and voting in the polls that I put up. So there it is. If you found value in this video, I invite you to save it, come back to it, review it, take notes, share it with someone you know, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, because that's what we do here. It's about becoming better versions of ourselves, and trust me, that's what I'm doing every single day. Am I all the things on this list? Nope, but I'm working on every single one of them, and I guarantee that I will be better on every one of those 10 next week than I am today. And that's what I want you to do as well. So thank you for joining. And again, if you'd like to work with me, you want to book a call, you can do it through my website. I'll post it in the notes below, kerrykish.com. All of the social media, you can follow me. I put lots of neat stuff on my stories and things like that on Instagram and Facebook. It's at Kerry Kish Coaching. So reach out. I'd love to work with you here, have a conversation, and see if we're a good fit and support you on your journey to becoming the best version of you. So if you want to keep the momentum going, as I said, this channel is all about mindset, manifestation, and motivation, and using those things at different chapters in your life to become the next level and level up, become the next best version of you as you grow through life. So if you're interested in that, check out this video that's popping up on the screen right now, because it's definitely about one of those topics. So I am grateful for you, as always. Thank you for watching. And until the next video, sending peace, love, and positive vibes your way.